No. What's your nickname that you call them?
Nickname?
What is it? Lulaboos? What?
Lulaboos. That's what they're called, right?
No.
What are they called?
Lularoe?
Lularoe. Okay. I've been calling them Lulaboos for 2 months. I've been doing that in public, too.
Okay.
Why won't you correct me? I've been walking around, people probably think I've got mental problems or something. Welcome, everybody, to the Bob and Katie Show.
I'm Katie.
And I'm Bob.
Welcome to this special Bob's birthday edition.
Oh, you got plans?
No, not at all, but it is your birthday.
Are you going to shower me with gifts and love?
Of course. I gave you a present this morning, and you have my love all the time.
Yeah.
So, you're welcome.
We just can't do any more of that making more kids love, because that's getting out of control.
Look, I wasn't even going there. Jeez.
You did. You surprised me with gifts this morning. It was nice. You put it on the corner of the table where, I sit in the morning before I go to work.
That's the only place I know of that I know you'll see things.
Yeah. And you did it because there was no way in hell you was going to get up at 4:30 in the morning and give it to me.
No, that was like right after I went to bed.
Yeah, it wasn't too long after I went to bed. I don't think I went to bed till like 1:30 or so. Oh,
I literally didn't go to bed till almost 4, so I don't sleep nowadays.
You could have stayed up just a little bit longer.
And I can't even blame it on the baby. He was sound asleep for hours before I ever went to bed.
I put him to bed. What time did you get home?
Like 2.
Okay. Didn't wake me up. I was sleeping hard.
I swear I was not out partying for anybody.
Well, I think at 2 o'clock
What kind of mother with a newborn stays out until 2 a.m.?
Yeah, you came home last night. I heard you, stumbling over things, and you threw up in the trash can. It was pretty.
Stop! No. It was a family emergency.
No, I think at 2 o'clock I'd probably been asleep for 30 minutes. So that was like that 30 minutes into a sleep. That's like nothing. If somebody wakes you up,
by the time I came upstairs, like to go to bed, it was like after 3.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you were snoozing hard. You are usually a pretty light sleeper.
Yeah.
And like I opened up the dresser drawer to get pajamas out, and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to wake him up.
Just sleep naked. It's okay. I've seen it before.
Oh my God.
It's weird. Like when we go to bed, you put another outfit on. That's weird to me. Like I want to take stuff off. Like I get down to one flap. Like I got one thing hiding stuff. And you're like, I got some pants and I got a tank top.
Well,
and
I wear
all this. You have like accessories that you wear to bed.
My pajamas consist of some sort of tank top with the built-in bra component because I'm not comfortable letting the girls hang free completely, but I can't sleep in like a bra, like a full bra. I can't.
Okay.
And pajama pants. Did I say that already?
I think I said it.
Tank top and pajama pants, and of course underwear. But whenever I go to crawl in bed, I always take the pants off because I can't stand. My legs get hot.
Yeah, they do.
Oh my God! I didn't tell you this.
Okay.
I think I got hit on yesterday.
Yeah, it happens.
For the first time in I couldn't tell you the last time I was out in public and a stranger hit on me. Because, there's something about a big pregnant belly or small children in tow that kind of give off the I'm taken vibe.
Oh, so you were out in the world and you didn't have the big pregnant belly and you didn't have kids running around screaming.
I was by myself, not pregnant. I was pumping gas.
Mm-hmm.
I pumped gas and then I like to clean my windshield with the little squeegee thing. I had a ton of bug guts. Mm-hmm. So I was cleaning the windshield of the truck. Was like,
look at the way she's handling that windshield cleaning.
And this guy, he parked his truck and got out and...
You're not even going to pause for me to make jokes? Come on now. You can't.
I'm in the middle of telling a story.
Well, you got to let me participate in the program. This is Bob and Katie show. Come on now.
I don't be paying attention to you.
Okay, the guy gets out of the truck.
What did you say?
Did you get his tag number? I need to know who this bastard is.
No, what did you say? I want to hear your contribution.
Oh, no, it's too late now. Just keep moving forward.
So anyway, I'm squeegeeing the windshield, and this guy, he parks not at the gas pumps, but over.
It sounds sexy.
And he walks by, and he just says hello. My back was turned to him. He said hello, so I turned around. I was like, what?
Did he say hello, or did he say hello, squeegee lady?
I don't know. I think it was closer to hello. And so
it was closer to hello. It was like that.
Shut
or
up.
Or the one I did.
Shut up.
Fair enough. No more talking. Go ahead.
And so I turn around to see who it was, and I don't know this guy. Mm-hmm. And he looks me up and down and then says, "Nice car."
What?
Well, I drive a Ford Flex. It is a complete mom car, okay? It's long. We're talking third row seating here. I like it, sure, but it's not like a sexy car or anything.
I think it's sexy.
It gives off the I have multiple children vibe.
I don't think it does.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't think so?
I think it might even give off I'm a drug dealer before it gives off I'm a mom.
That's like a soccer mom car.
It's an SUV, silver, it's got 20-inch rims on it, low profile. The windows are tinted. What are you talking about? It doesn't look like a mom car.
It's a mom car.
No, it is.
Yes, it is.
It's a mom car. The only reason that you think it's a mom car is because every time you get into it, you pile a freaking clouder full of children inside.
I do.
When you're driving around, nobody can see them kids. They go, wow, look at that ride. I'm telling you, it doesn't look like a mom car.
So you think maybe he just really did like our car?
Oh, no. I mean, he probably wanted to, do the nasties with you because, you are pretty gorgeous.
I was wearing my sexy leggings that you make fun of me.
Now, here's my question, though.
What do you call them? What do you call my leggings?
Leggings?
No. What's your nickname that you call them?
Nickname?
What is it? Lulaboos? What?
Lulaboos. That's what they're called, right?
No.
What are they called?
LuLaRoe.
LuLaRoe. Okay. I've been calling them Lulaboos for 2 months. I've been doing that in public too. Okay. Why won't you correct me? I've been walking around. People probably think I've got mental problems or something.
Because you've called them like 20 different things. You pick on me. You call them my clown pants.
You do one of those pairs. Do look like clown pants.
Look, nothing else fits. So I wear the leggings.
I don't know, but the guy at the gas station apparently thought it was nice.
I don't even have a choice right now. It's leggings or pajamas.
So what did the guy look like? Did you get tag number?
No,
I had the ability to look up tag numbers.
I didn't even. I was busy scrubbing bug guts off my windshield.
Were you rubbing your chesticles across the windshield like they do in the movies? You know what I'm talking about with them?
No.
They have them car washes. Is that what happened?
No.
Were you offering to squeegee other people's windshields?
No.
I need to know what's going on and why you're trying to hook up with guys at the gas station. I was getting gas and cleaning
my windshield. That's all I was doing.
Well, how seductive were you doing it? You got guys walking up talking about, hello.
I can't help that.
You were just, I think, you know what it was? I bet you didn't have, I wasn't there, because one thing that's happened over the past week or so is I've started scaring you again, and that's been great for me. I'm just going to throw that out there because
I know it's like you're trying to make up for lost time.
Well, when you were close to being pregnant, I didn't want to jump out and go ha, and then you you know what I mean? We didn't want that going down. We didn't had kids premature one time, but where's I going with that?
I don't know.
And then you didn't have the kids. None of them. You didn't have any kids with you. You had to aggravate your husband.
Never happened.
You probably got out of the car and you were smiling and walking nice and squeezing it all slow and seductive. That guy was
swagger in my step.
I was like, look how hot and just calm and ready she is. She's ready to take on the world.
She's not even frazzled.
He couldn't even say anything good. He was like, hello. That guy's walking around right now and he don't know what the hell happened at the gas station. You done messed his whole week up. I'm gonna kill him.
Okay.
What gas station was it?
I'm not even gonna tell you.
No, I'm just saying, I know people, with the industry I work in. I could probably call somebody.
Are you gonna track down their surveillance footage or?
I'm not even joking around. I could figure out who it was. Within a day, I could have a picture of him.
You need to stop.
I'm not even joking around. I'm not going to do it, but I'm telling you, I could.
So, for your birthday...
Are we switching subjects? What did you hit? Are you okay?
This thing under this, thing that holds the table, this, wire.
It's 3 feet away from you. Are you flipping your legs down there like a fish? What are you doing?
I had my legs crossed, and when I uncrossed the top leg, my toe... I get that thing all the time. When you break that, you're going to have to buy me another table. What about my toe? I'm worried it's going to, take my toe off.
There you go, take it. You'll be fine. You'll be all right.
So for your birthday.
For my birthday.
You posted on Facebook asking people for topics or questions or whatever for us to talk about tonight.
I tried to guilt people into it, but I think only 2 people. It didn't work.
But
it probably because normally if I post something like, hey, you got any topics or questions, like we'll get like 10 or so. I think because I tried to guilt people were like, I ain't writing nothing.
Jerk.
That's probably my fault.
Probably.
So are you pulling that stuff up? Or
I am.
What am I supposed to do right now?
Okay, so the first comment is from Rich.
Rich from the Sort of Professional podcast.
Rich asks, butter or cream cheese on toast? Which is correct? And if butter, you're wrong. Dead wrong.
To his dismay, the answer is butter. But I understand why he would say you're wrong if you pick butter, because cream cheese is quite delicious, isn't it?
I love cream cheese.
Yeah. But
I don't usually put cream cheese on my toast. I put cream cheese on bagels like there's no tomorrow.
Like if I have a thing of butter, a thing of cream cheese, a thing of bread, and a thing of bagels, the butter and the bread gonna get old because I'm gonna eat the bagels and the cream cheese.
Right.
Now, if I don't have any bagels and I get a loaf of bread and I got cream cheese and butter, I'm going to have toast with butter.
You know what I actually ate a lot of while I was
Sprinkle
pregnant?
some sugar on there, some of that cinnamon stuff. Like, you got the cinnamon powder. Everybody got that old jar of cinnamon shake powder in there. They don't know why they got it for.
Ground cinnamon?
Yeah, everybody's got that in their cabinet. They have no idea why.
Yeah, because I use it for baking. Talking about you don't know why. I know exactly why I have it.
Why did you originally buy the cinnamon?
For a recipe.
Cinnamon. What recipe? What were we making?
I don't know. Cinnamon goes in a lot of things.
It does. What were we talking about?
Butter or cream cheese on toast.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's butter for sure.
I remember what I was saying. One of my favorite kinds of toast is peanut butter toast.
Peanut butter toast is quite delicious.
Oh my God. When the peanut butter, it's all melty. I actually ate a lot of peanut butter toast while I was pregnant. I mean, I like it anytime. I just happened to eat it a lot while I was pregnant.
All this talk about food got me feeling like a guy from the gas station.
Cheese toast.
Cheese toast is good.
Is another favorite. Cinnamon toast.
Crunch. Cinnamon toast crunch.
that is delicious as well.
There we go, yeah.
French toast. Oh my God.
I'm not a huge fan of French toast.
Well, I am. Oh my God. I love me some French toast.
I mean, I'll eat, if you make French toast, I'll eat it. It tastes good.
I haven't made French toast in a while.
But, there's never been a moment where I wake up and I go, I want some French toast today. It never happens.
God, I could eat French toast every day.
I know you could. You French toast eating son of a gun.
It's so good. So anyway, Rich, if somebody was like, here is a piece of bread. I'm going to toast it and you can put butter or cream cheese on it. I would probably go with butter. Yeah. But butter with jelly. Butter and jelly.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. We need to put a pause.
I like all different kinds of toast. But like I said, I've never put cream cheese on toast.
Dear God, my heart just dropped. I thought we weren't recording.
Okay. Moving on.
Okay.
The next comment was from Lauren.
Lauren, Tim's wife, Lauren?
Yes.
Okay.
Lauren said, how do you deal with a 3-kid sleep schedule? I'm interested. Luke, who is their little boy who's almost the same age as Reagan Riley. He's a couple months older. Luke sleeps from 8 to 6 a.m. even on weekends. But I guess that's just the way it is when you have to do it. Even when I was a teenager, I'd come home early because I was sleepy by 10. I miss sleep. I'm up at 5:30 on weekends. And I guess a few more years, he'll be sleeping till 9 or 10. And then pray hands please, dear God, let him sleep till 9 or 10.
Well, I mean...
Well, Lauren, we fly by the seat of our pants around here.
We do. This is what you gotta do. First of all, you gotta find a nice, pretty lady who, when she goes to sleep, for some reason, she can't wake up. And the chances are, whatever's in that DNA will get transferred to the child. We were very lucky that our twin started sleeping through the night at 3 months?
Yes.
And Reese, who is 6 weeks old, is all but sleeping through the night now.
So when it was just Reagan and Riley, by the time they came home from the hospital, they were on a pretty strict schedule, 3 hours, every 3 hours, because that's how they did in the NICU. Every 3 hours was feedings. And 3 months old, they started sleeping through the night. And then after that, when they were babies, I tried to put them to bed by 8. But as they've gotten older, it's been harder to go 8 o'clock.
Well, I mean,
we usually shoot for around 9.
Yeah, we shoot for around 9. Some people might go, oh my God, you let your kids stay up so late. Well, the issue is...
No, our kids usually sleep about 9 to 9.
With my job, I work right around 48 hours a week. Plus, I have almost 2 hours of drive time every day. So if we put the kids to bed at 7 or 8, I would never get to see them.
Yeah, there's some nights where we're not eating dinner until 7 to 8 o'clock.
Right.
Which is late, and that's not what I want to do. And on days we don't have to do that, we don't. But yeah, with your work schedule, you would never see the kids. We would never have dinner together. So that's just, it's kind of, we do different things, different days, just kind of revolving around what we have going on that day and your work schedule. But yeah, we usually shoot for like 9-ish.
The number one thing that we learned, thankfully not the hard way, like we learned from somebody else's mistakes, is when you have twins, you keep them on the same sleep schedule. If one of them wakes up, you wake the other one up. And I know.
Oh, yeah, when they were babies.
And there's a lot of people that go, oh, gosh, you can't wake a baby up.
And my mom.
Yeah, well, if you don't, then you have one baby awake 24 hours a day and you rip your face off and throw them off a balcony and nobody wants that.
My mom was always one of those, don't wake a sleeping baby person. Mm-hmm. But that was it. When the twins were little, we had to, because that's it. We would be feeding one or the other around the clock if we didn't feed them at the same time. Reese, completely different thing because he's a singleton. So he's fed on demand. It's the way we handled, the twins as newborns versus Reese as a newborn, completely different. And yeah, that's how it is. Reese, he doesn't have bedtime because he's 6 weeks old.
Right.
He eats and sleeps, and I pray that he sleeps a long time at night, and
he normally does. Like, we've been getting him to sleep right around 12. And then he'll sleep till 7. That's pretty long for a new baby, right?
A lot of nights he'll get fed around 12-ish, midnight-ish, give or take an hour or two. And then some mornings he wakes up around 5 or 6. And then some he sleeps till about 7 or 8. So,
yeah, most of the time I'm going by that point.
Yeah, usually by the time he wakes up now, the last couple weeks. Now, the first few weeks of his life, it was about every 3 hours.
Oh, yeah. The first years.
I had one night in particular, it was every 2 hours. Yeah, and that night was hell. Mm-hmm. But then, like, the very next night, he, like, slept, like, the whole night.
That night, I'm not going to say happy, but I was like, thank God he's exclusively breastfed. And there's only one, because I can't.
Yeah, you, like, as far as you, during the night, you, the extent of your parental responsibilities is you reaching over and shaking me, okay, baby's crying.
Yeah. Go get him. Go get the child. Pull your boobs out. Handle it. But
like, and sometimes, because he sleeps
on my
over
side,
on your side.
Not in the bed. Don't send us any hate mail. We don't have the baby on the mattress with us. He has a bed over beside our bed.
There's people who are like, oh my God, don't put your baby in the bed. And then there's other people who are like, oh my God.
I heard this podcast last night and the baby sleeps in the bed and I'm pretty sure it's on the fat one side. He's going to smother him.
Well, like I said, you have other people that'll go, you really should co-sleep because it has all these benefits and da-da-da. And
co-sleep?
Meaning the baby sleep in the bed with you?
Oh, no way, man.
We've never been co-sleepers. No. I know some people do it.
That's out of control.
We couldn't. No. Well, I mean, with Reagan and Riley, they were on like heart monitors and stuff in the beginning. But as they got older, like we tried like a couple times. Like we put them in the bed with us, and no, they wouldn't do it. They were like, we don't sleep here.
When I say that that's out of control, and like I'm not judging anybody. You do what you want. You do what you want.
We do what works for us.
But what I'm telling you right now is there's not one time ever that the kids will come into our room and go, "We want to sleep with you." No, that it don't happen because they know
they don't want to sleep with us.
Yeah, they don't sleep in our bed. They don't do it. Now I like to take them in there when we're not sleeping and lay down with them and snuggle and stuff like that. But
yeah, like, sometimes like in the mornings.
Oh yeah. But when it comes to like bedtime, no, y'all get in y'all's bed. I'm gonna get mine. Everybody just chill out. We'll meet again in the morning.
There were times when Ray and Riley were babies, like I said, older babies, and like they would wake up at, say 5 a.m. for feeding. Yeah. And then when we got done, I would want to go back to sleep for a little bit, and I would put them in the bed beside me, and sometimes they'd go to sleep, sometimes they wouldn't. But I never slept well. Like if I had them beside me, even if they did go to sleep, I would put them on my arm.
Right.
I would put like their heads on my arm, like, and I would put them beside of each other. And I couldn't sleep because I was like constantly worried about, am I going to squish them? Are they still breathing? Making sure they couldn't get near pillows or blankets to get suffocated. Like I couldn't sleep. I couldn't do it.
And now these children gator roll like I do.
Oh my gosh.
They
yeah.
sleep
Anybody who's
hard
ever seen a small child sleep, and I'm not talking about baby, but like kid, toddlers. Oh my God.
Yeah. They just flip and turn and swat and scream and like every now, like I keep the monitor by my side of the bed. Okay. And my heart will drop sometimes because they'll do something and just go, ah! And like, I'm like, oh God, what the freaking crap, man?
Or they'll kick the wall or something.
And then I'll look at the monitor real fast and they move and they sleep. Mm-hmm. And they just like screamed in their sleep. Like, it's unnerving. 3 o'clock in the morning to hear a child just like blood curdling scream and there's nothing wrong with them. And the other one sleeps through it. I
always go in Reagan and Riley's room and I kiss them whenever I'm going to bed, like when they're already asleep. I mean, I kiss them goodnight when we put them to bed, but when I go to bed, I go back in their room, check on them, and I give them a kiss. I've done it every single night. So, I'll go in there some nights and the way they are sleeping, like they're just like arm is behind their back and their legs are in the air. And there was one night Reagan was asleep with her face up against the crib. Like she was laying on her stomach.
Yeah.
And it's like she had been laying on her stomach and had her chin propped up, looking straight out of the crib and fell asleep that way.
Yeah, horrifying.
And her face was like, yeah, it was like this. Like,
horrifying.
I was like, how? If I slept like that, I wouldn't be able to move my neck for 3 days.
Like she's about to come out a TV screen, kind of scary.
Yeah, it was unnerving to see.
Yeah. That's my word. I'm just telling my words.
I picked her head up like this by the temples and just kind of turned her head.
I'm glad everybody can see what you're doing right now.
That was just for you. That was just for you, babe. Your special demonstration.
Oh.
You want to pull out those fancy cards over there?
No. Speaking of unnerving, we watched the History Channel Amelia Earhart stuff.
Oh my God! Yeah, it aired Sunday night, and we DVR'd it. We just watched it this evening.
Yeah, because we're moving up in the world. We got DVR now.
I know. We just recently got DVR.
Let's talk about that for a second. Because I'm okay.
Are we about to discuss our satellite bill?
Yeah, because I'm pissed off about it. Why? Okay.
Calm down.
All right, I'm going to take a breath.
Take a breath.
Here we go.
Get your words out. I'm
just going to spit out a number. A number don't make sense. The satellite company goes, okay, we're going to give you this package and it's going to be $39.99. We're going to go with that, right? $39.99.
Sure.
And then you get the bill and it's $178 first month. He was like, oh, well, what is this? What happens here? Oh, well, we had
installation fee.
We had installation fee. And I'm like, okay, so we pay
because like you're going to get service and not have it installed.
Right. Yeah. You know what? Don't worry about installing it. I'm just going to pay for it every month and just leave it like that. But then they give you a box and they're like, here's this fancy box.
For you to be able to watch their service. You can't watch it without the box.
If you don't have the box, the damn channels don't show up on the TV. That's how it works.
And we're going to charge you
and
to use it every month.
It's going to cost you $12. Is it $14? It's $14.
I think it's $15.
We're going to charge you $14. This is not a rent the box fee. The box is free and becomes yours after the 2-year contract is up. This is simply that box has got DVR, so we're charging you $14 a month. Now, here's the thing that aggravates me. It don't cost them anything for the DVR to work. Okay?
No, because it saves crap to the box.
You see this little machine down here that I'm recording in? It cost money when I bought the machine, but it don't cost money to record stuff.
Yeah.
It's recording right now for free.
But they charge us every month to record stuff.
Yeah, they're like, here's $14.
And then there's another fee on our bill. It's like $7.
What's that one for?
For having the satellite on the one TV.
Oh, yeah. They're like, oh, you have one TV? You're going to watch it on a TV?
Here's
so let me get this right.
$7 for you to watch our channels on the box you're paying for with the service you're paying for. And we're going to charge you again to actually see it on your TV that you paid for.
Basically, it's like, okay, well, you want these amount of channels? Well, that's $39.99. Oh, okay. You want to record some of these channels? Well, we're going to charge you $14 a month. That one I almost sort of get, because I'm like, hey, we want a fancier TV. But then they go, so you've got all these channels for $39.99. We've got you this package or this special box for $14 a month, and you can record whatever you want. So you want to watch that on a TV, huh? Oh, well, then it's going to be another $7.
Yeah, What
are you talking about? Another $7 for what?
We only have service on one TV. We only own one TV in our house because we don't watch TV in the bedrooms. Only in the living room. Our kids don't have a TV. One TV.
One TV. That's all we need.
So
for now,
we pay for
the kids are older, and then we put a TV in their room and be like, go away.
We pay for the service. We pay for the equipment to work the service, and then we have to pay another fee to have the service on our TV.
Right.
With the service that we pay for and the equipment we pay for. It makes how did we as a society get to this place where we're okay with these charges?
That sounds good. That sounds good. And then what are you going to do? Like, you don't agree with it? Hi, this is Dave from DirecTV. He doesn't make those decisions. He's there taking the phone calls, getting his little paycheck. And I'm sure that every day somebody goes, Dave, what is this, man? Like, how are you charging me this? And he's,
Well, we have to charge you this because that's how it works.
So I get it. I get his position, but come on. That's stupid.
So anyway, we watched this Amelia Earhart special.
Oh yeah,
that aired on the History Channel the other night. I don't know if anybody else has heard about it. It's been like advertised and stuff.
Spoilers.
Yeah,
spoilers.
There's about to be some spoilers. It was so good. It was. If you're into that kind of things, I love me a good documentary. I do. I'm like, there was one day where you and I sat down and like all day long watched World War II documentaries.
That's some good stuff.
How depressing. It was really depressing. Like, I think we were both depressed for like days.
No, the worst ever.
But it was interesting. It was good.
Absolute worst ever that I've ever done when it comes to that kind of stuff was I get up really, really early. No matter what. I'm always up super early in the morning to the point where I would get up and you wouldn't wake up for 4 hours. Like, that's how early I get up. So I'm like, I'm going to watch a movie. And I love old World War II stuff. Like, I'm really interested in it. And then one morning I got up and the Diary of Anne Frank was on. And I was like, oh, I'm going to watch this. It's like 6:30 in the morning.
Why would you do that to yourself?
The movie goes off.
One time was enough.
The movie goes off and I'm like, my whole freaking day's ruined. Like, I'm depressed now.
Do you remember that movie, The Boy in the Striped Pajamas?
That is so good.
That one time.
With Jeff Goldblum? Oh, man, I want to see it again. Jeff Goldblum's in that movie.
Is he?
For sure, yeah.
Oh, I don't remember him being in it.
He's like the uncle. One time. You need to watch it a second time. See what
apparently, because I don't remember him being in it.
Where's my phone? Am I thinking about the wrong movie? You got to talk. I'm Googling. You talk. You're not talking.
I don't know what to say because I don't remember him being in that movie. I remember the movie, but maybe I just don't remember him in it.
Striped pajamas.
But yeah, probably one of the most depressing movies I've ever seen. So good. So good. But one time was enough.
Oh, I may be wrong. Hang on.
Yeah, I think you are wrong.
I am wrong. Yeah.
So what movie are you thinking about?
I don't know. If you haven't seen The Boy in the Striped Pajamas and you feel like being depressed, go watch that movie.
It's good. It's so good.
Absolutely a good movie.
But you will be depressed for days. What are you Googling now?
Jeff Goldblum World War II movie.
So I'm curious what movie you're thinking about. Did you find anything?
I did. I confused the movies. It's called Adam Resurrected. And,
I don't know that I've ever seen that.
He worked at like a Holocaust museum or something like that. He was like a circus performer, retired. I don't know, some weird thing. It was from a while back. I think it's like 10 years old or something like that. My bad. So back to Amelia Earhart. Long story short, spoilers. Here we go. She didn't die in a plane crash.
Mm-mm. Yeah,
because that mess is whoa.
They had so much evidence showing what they. I mean, after watching it, I'm agree wholeheartedly. I can't get my words out. I agree wholeheartedly that what they think happened is the truth because they had evidence that she she crashed and became a prisoner of the Japanese, and that she was imprisoned there, and yeah.
They thought she was a spy, and...
Yeah.
And then, like, towards the end, there's, like, this other woman that said when she was 8, she saw her get executed. Mm-hmm. And I think that was right before World War II started. And I think Japan was like, oh, crap, they coming. And then, like, they killed her.
Yeah,
and probably
and
the guy.
Her navigator.
And put him in a shallow grave so that when the USA took over, because, I mean, like, they knew it was coming, that there wouldn't be evidence of that. You know what I mean? So it was very, very entertaining, very eye-opening. It's like 2 hours long, but I was locked in the whole time.
Yeah. I mean, because as a kid, you grow up, in school, you learn about Amelia Earhart, and she disappeared somewhere.
Nobody knows.
Yeah. The Bermuda Triangle.
They found a picture of her after she crashed. This is crazy.
Yeah, it was very eye-opening, and it was so interesting.
So patreon.com/the Bob and Katie Show. We got to put it in there. We're finding weird places to stop. If you enjoy the show, you can go and pledge anywhere from $1 and up and become a member of the Bob and Katie Show community. We just got our newest member, Ashley. Hi, Ashley.
Hi, Ashley.
We got to get her a sticker and put the other stuff in there too. I think there's 9 bonus episodes now and counting. And on it, I'm going to be real with everybody. This is what's going on. I got a brand new piece of equipment that I'm excited about, and we're going to do a lot of recording because I just want to play with it. So there's going to be more episodes coming up for sure. Patreon.com/the Bob and Katie Show. Help us follow our dreams of talking
to each other.
Yeah, just like because we're married. Because we can't talk like when the mics aren't here. Oh, message. Who's that? Share with you. You want to put on silent now? You got to share it with everybody. Nope. Okay, fair enough. Don't look at me like that. I'm sorry. What are you going to do? Patreon.com/the Bob and Katie Show. Well, I guess it's time to cheat just a little bit because we came into this with no topics other than the Amelia Earhart thing.
The table and like, I don't know what we're going to talk about.
It's like it's my birthday and you said, what do you want to do? And I was like, let's podcast.
I'm sorry. This is going to be like probably one of your most boring birthdays ever.
No, it was like, awesome.
You went to work and then you came home and you stayed here with Reese while I went to the doctor. Yeah, but I only worked like 8 hours. So it was like a super short day. And then I got to hang out with, a baby. Super cute baby.
And now I'm podcasting. It's a good birthday. Like, I'm 32 years old. I'm not 16 anymore. I'm not trying to go out and play laser tag or anything.
Well, you're not like 80 either.
Well, I'm not doing 80-year-old stuff. I'm having a good time. So we broke out, if you were listening a while back, we got these cards from Chick-fil-A in a kid's meal.
Yeah, they're like conversation starters.
So we're gonna hit some of those to wrap up the show.
So how do you want to do you want to get one and I'll get one, or do you want to take turns?
Yeah, we'll take turns. You can go first. You got them in your hand.
Where do you think you'll live when you're a grown up? Okay.
Here. No, my turn. That's over.
No, that's not fair. That's
Give me the
fair.
cards, woman. Oh, come on.
Which 3 words would you use to describe yourself?
Big, bold, and beautiful.
Do I have to answer it too?
Yeah. Give me your 3 words.
I don't know.
Well, then why would you?
I don't want to answer.
Well, then it's my turn. Okay. Stop being weird. Jesus.
I don't know how to describe myself.
Aggravating.
Shut your face.
Loud. Snoring. There's some words you can use.
Do I still snore?
It's not been as bad, but you're getting better. You're getting back to normal. Okay, describe the best job you could ever have.
I don't know. A lottery winner?
Wow. Wow. How do you want to contribute to society? I want to win the lottery.
I want all the money. Just give me all the money.
Easy and fast as possible. I don't want to work for it. That's crazy.
Well, I mean, I think being a mom is a job. I know that might sound super lame.
Yeah.
But it's seriously it's like nonstop work. Like you never get a break. Mm-hmm. And that's something that I wanted for a lot of years. So
you did. You said to me before, he's like, I want to stay at home and take care of the kids. And now, like, I'll come home from work and you'll be like, well, you didn't have to be here with the kids all day. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. And I've told you before, I was like, you go out and find a job making more money than me or the same, and I'll stay home. I'll watch the kids.
There's days that sounds Very good. But no, I love
the house will be in distress, but we'll.
I love that I get to stay at home with the kids. I do. I mean, not every moment of every day, of course.
It's very easy to say when 2/3 of them aren't here right now.
Oh my God. Why are you giving me such a hard time?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Jeez.
Best job ever. Stay at home mom.
What about you?
Me? I want to do this. I want this to be my job.
Well, lucky us.
Yeah. So
looks like we got it made. Next question.
I mean, like I'm not. It's not a job yet, but I mean it will be soon. No,
you gotta.
Yeah. All like what we need to happen is patreon.com/the Bob and Katie Show. Okay.
Who would you like to have as a new neighbor?
As a new neighbor?
Yeah.
I tried to have Tim as a new neighbor.
I know,
for the
we tried
longest
so
time.
hard. We tried so hard.
Tim and I text every day, pretty much every day. And today's my birthday. Not one text between us.
What? He didn't even tell you happy birthday?
Mm-mm.
Jeez.
I think he's mad at me.
What'd you do?
I don't know.
You probably did something.
Oh, I did do something. Hang on. I'll show you. I meant for it to be a joke, but I never went back and said, hey, this is a joke.
Oh my God.
No, you had
what
to,
did you do?
You had to leave. You were the family emergency thing. And I'd sent him a message and I was like, hey, let's grab some tacos tonight. And he says, I'm working till 9. And I sent him this gif of, this gif of this monster screaming. And he said he was sorry and I never answered him again. So that's probably what happened.
So he's probably thinking you're mad at him.
Yeah. In actuality, I just forgot and I'm busy. That's all. Lots of things going on. I mean, come on, busy guy. I watched, I had to watch Mohana like
4 times.
Yeah, a lot of times.
You watched it 4 times. And I say you because the kids are like, I want to watch Paw Patrol, Daddy. And you're like, no, we're watching Moana.
Yeah, Moana. I said the name wrong. Yeah, Moana.
It's a good movie, though.
It is a great movie.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I feel like it's underrated.
Oh, it's very underrated.
Disney movies go.
If you like Disney movies and whatnot and haven't seen that,
it's on Netflix.
Oh my gosh, go watch it! It's so good.
You know what other kids movie they just recently put on Netflix that is fantastic?
What?
Trolls.
Trolls was pretty good, not as good as Moana.
It was still really good.
So
catchy soundtrack.
Yeah,
our kids danced. Oh, I didn't answer.
Oh, I thought we were going.
So you would choose Tim to be your new neighbor?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I would choose our family, as crazy as that sounds. Like
you are out of control.
Or like Megan and Morgan. Like some family or close friends.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's who I would want to be my neighbor. We had a neighbor that just moved away that lived across the street from us.
Andy.
Mr. Andy. And we only knew him through, he was our neighbor, but he was a really, really awesome neighbor.
Yeah. I am pretty sure when we went to the hospital, he came over and got our trash.
Yeah, I think he put our trash can out by the road and then brought it back up to the road.
Yeah,
because when we came home from the hospital, we had been gone 8 days. The
trash can was up by the garage and it was empty.
And yeah, that's not where we keep our trash cans. So we knew somebody had moved it for us.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think he did. And he was really sweet. Like we had a repairman over at our house one day and he ran into you that evening and he was like, is everything okay? And
yeah, good dude.
Yeah. But he wasn't over here all the time. He wasn't intrusive, but yet he was
there was that one time I opened the blinds and he was just standing there at the window.
Stop. No. Oh, it's your turn, isn't it?
Yeah. Give me the card.
I didn't read it, but
it's okay. I'm going to read it to you. It's all right.
I feel like I was cheating.
What would you like to be famous for? Patreon.com.
The Bob and Katie Show.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah.
I got 7 private messages today through social media.
No, if you had asked me that question 10 years ago, I'm I want to be a rock star.
Yeah.
But I really have no talent to do. I can play the clarinet. Barely, because it's been a while, and I don't really sing that well. So, but I had dreams, man. I had dreams.
So let me finish what I was saying.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I think I got around 7 private messages today via social media on Twitter and Facebook from people that I don't know that listen to the show. And the first 2 or 3, I was
were they wishing you happy birthday?
Yeah, and I was
that's so awesome.
Yeah,
that's so
yeah.
nice.
But at first I was like, oh, this is kind of weird. Because I didn't know him. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing.
Yeah, but you don't know the people from the car insurance company, and they still send you a birthday card.
Yeah, no. I'm not saying. No, just hear me out. Good God. It's one thing for like somebody to post something like on my page, but it was like a direct message, and I was like,
that's so thoughtful.
This is personal. It's sending me like direct messages and stuff. But then I was like,
really
you know, this is pretty awesome. But it kind of made me nervous because it was like we're not famous by any means. You know, imagine if we were. I would have to cut off the inbox stuff. You ever go to somebody's? You ever go to somebody's like Facebook page and like they don't have the message button there? Like famous people? Yeah, that's probably why.
Oh,
but yeah, no, it was really nice. As of right now, open. You guys send me any messages as you want. One thing that I do that I don't think you necessarily like, or I know that you kind of had issue with in the past, is that I will accept friend requests from anybody, like on Facebook.
Yeah, I don't think that's okay.
And I think you have your page set to private.
I have reasons.
I get that.
I've had encounters on social media that I was uncomfortable with that made me change, you know, to be more private. And especially once we had kids, we had an issue with a stranger sharing photos of our children when they were babies. And I can't control who that person is friends with and who sees that. And I was like, that is not okay.
It was weird. I remember that. Me now, on the other hand, and I say this with the most honesty that I can come up with, I have Twitter and Instagram and Facebook for this show. If we decided one day we weren't going to do this anymore, I'm not getting on social media anymore. I don't like it.
Yes, you would. Yes,
I don't.
You would. I see how much you're on your phone right now. You would.
I do. And if you go through my page and look at the stuff I post, it is 90% stuff from this show.
Yeah, that makes you sound like a big old meanie, though. What about the people who you're generally friends with?
No, the problem is...
You're like, screw you guys. If it weren't for this show, we would be friends on Facebook.
I don't scroll. I tend not to scroll through Facebook.
I don't care about your pictures of your kids, your pets.
You know what? Whatever.
What you're doing today, what you're having for dinner.
That's cool. Paint the light however you want. I don't care. I know what I do. I know why I do it. I know that I get tired of the trends, you know?
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is what the world's going to be mad at today. And then everybody posts what this one thing is. Mm-hmm. Like, everybody has an opinion. Everybody. And that's weird to say because, like, I'm on a platform right now giving my opinion, and I get that. But it's so much negativity and hate. Yeah. Like, that's what it is.
That's the thing that internet land.
Yeah.
It's
I don't go on
bad because you do get everybody's opinions, and it's overwhelming because, oh my God, everybody thinks differently, and you don't have to voice your opinion about everything all the time. It's okay.
If you feel strongly about something, just don't do whatever that is.
With the internet,
call it a day.
There's always somebody who feels strongly about something all the time, and it's overwhelming to me.
Yeah.
It scares me that, like, our kids...
What was that card we just read that got us into that?
What would you want to be famous for?
Wow.
My turn.
Apparently, I want to be famous for being a dick.
Yeah. What's your favorite book, TV show, and movie? That's a 3-part... That's hard.
Book, TV show, and movie. It's not that hard. Right now, my favorite book... A little harder than I thought. The comic books count?
Sure, why not?
If it's a comic book, Outcast is killing it. It's so good. If it's a regular book, that James Patterson, the 16th one in the Cross series, it's just called Cross. That book is amazing. TV show, I'm going to publicly make a switch. It's been The Big Bang Theory for a long time. Mm-hmm. And The Big Bang Theory has dropped to number 2 because...
Is it Impractical Jokers?
F is for Family.
Oh, that's a good show.
Is unbelievable.
It's very relatable to us. I think that might be why we like it so much. It's good.
There was this one part that I laughed at first, and then I was like, she's making fun of me. And I'm talking about you. When they were in the car, dad got mad.
He like was gripping that steering wheel.
And you could hear it.
And I was like, oh, like I've seen you do that before. I've seen it. So I was like, oh my gosh.
I thought you were going to fall off of the couch. You were laughing so hard.
It was great.
You gasped. You were like, ha ha ha. Like you couldn't breathe. You were laughing so hard. Like I thought it was funny at first too. And then I was like, she is making fun of me right now.
Because it was relatable. I was like, that is our life.
So, no, Impractical Jokers is not in the top 2, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you watch it like every day.
That's because it's on all the time. Like it's just on. And it's a great show. I'll give it number 3 for sure. My favorite movie is Toy Story.
Which one?
1.
The third one, man. Gets you right in the feels.
Yeah.
I hate watching the third one. I hate it because I cry every freaking time. I've seen it like 30 times or more.
Toy Story in the order of goodness is 1, 3, 2, the toy that Tom forgot, and then the Halloween one we last.
Treehouse of Horror?
Toy Story of Terror.
Toy Story of Terror.
Yeah.
Well, I think that was the Simpsons one, wasn't it?
With the Treehouse one? Yeah.
Is that? I don't know. Anyway.
Oh, I got the name wrong, but that's it. It's 3. I'm sorry. It's 1, 3, 2. The toys that Tom forgot, a Toy Story that Tom forgot, and then the Halloween one. So that is the official order. If you think any differently than that, you are wrong. So, all right, my turn?
No, I didn't answer the question.
What was the question? You always try to answer my questions. No, I ask you a question now. Go ahead. What's your favorite book?
My favorite book? I don't have a single favorite book. I haven't read a book in quite some time, but I can say a series that I really, really love and I can't wait to get back to and finish is The Women's Murder Club.
You really like that, huh?
Oh my gosh, it's so good. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I read all the Alex Cross books. Mm-hmm. Well, I a couple more have come out since I finished the series, but I loved those. But then I started reading The Women's Murder Club after that. And oh my gosh, I love the whole series so far. I think I'm up to I've read up through 14. Maybe?
I do. He pumps out some books. It's
my God, I know I can't keep up, but
I got his newsletter, and I get an email probably every 3 weeks, and he's like, "Hey, you got a new book coming out." How do you have a new book coming out?
He has like young adult books and children's books and
comic books. He's got comic books.
Oh my God, I didn't even know
that. Yeah, Maximum Overdrive, not Maximum Overdrive, Maximum something.
Oh yeah. Okay,
yeah, so.
I didn't realize it was a comic book. But also, any of Jennifer, I don't know, Wiener. I'm not sure how she pronounced it.
We're going to call her Wiener. Jennifer Wiener's books.
But I've read
Jennifer's Wiener's book. Sounds like an adult, like with naked men in it. Here's Jennifer's Wiener book.
I've read pretty much all of her books, and then a couple of her
Stop trying
stories.
to skip over me making Wiener jokes. You heard me talking.
Well, how many are you going to make? Oh my God, Wiener. It's like you're 5.
You did it again. You have named the episode for the 3rd week in a row. Wiener. I'm good now. We can move on.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, I love all of her books.
Yeah. Okay, movie. Or TV show.
TV show. Yep. Anything on TLC, pretty much. Not anything. But mostly the TV shows I watch are TLC.
A wedding story, a baby story.
I don't watch
a cooking story, a Little People story, whatever the story is. Katie's all over it.
I love Little People, Big World. Oh my gosh! And
okay, I've got a problem with this show you've been watching recently.
Which one? The 7 Little Johnstons?
Yes.
Why?
So here's my problem. I think it is mean that you watch that show.
Why?
Because if you close your eyes and you don't look at the fact that they're tiny people, it's not that interesting.
Why isn't it?
It's boring. It is like what makes that show interesting is that they're tiny humans. That is what makes that show.
They have 5 kids, 3 of them which are adopted from different countries around the world.
Okay. So they went out hunting little tiny people. Now I get it. Like I'm just saying, like I was watching the show with you and I was like, this topic really isn't that great because I can watch with my eyes open.
Well, I mean,
I can look at something for
to
more
me,
than,
like their family dynamic and like the challenges that they overcome. They're very independent. They're renovating their house. It's
why shouldn't they be independent? They're humans just like you and I are. They're people too, Katie. Don't get mad. I'm just messing with you. God.
You are the jerk in this relationship. Not me. Don't be putting that on me. You're the mean one.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I love the 7 little Johnstons. You need to leave me alone.
Now, all that being said, if I was a tiny person, I'd probably do something like that too.
And oh my gosh, Little People, Big World. I just like.
Is that another?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that family. Like they're my own.
Like you just want to pick them up and squeeze them.
Stop! Oh my gosh!
Oh,
you are horrible.
And you watch the show with the fat people too.
My 600-pound.
Yeah, and I can call them fat people because I'm there. If I lose 200 pounds, I'll stop calling people fat. Yeah,
I love that show. Yeah.
And you don't watch that show for the the talent. It's like, hey, here's another overweight person who.
But
horrifying.
99% of the time they overcome and they like overcome these obstacles.
I know we talked about this, but you blew my mind one night. I was trying to edit a show or something and I've got my headphones on and I look up and
because I was eating Oreos while I was watching that show.
We were watching that show and I'm uncomfortable. I'm like, oh my God, I think I need to take a jog. And you go in the kitchen, you come back with milk and Oreos. I'm like, are you serious? Like, how can you watch this show and eat cookies at the same time? That's out of control.
I believe I was about 8 months pregnant at the time.
I don't care. I don't care.
Do it.
I don't care. So, okay. So your favorite movie?
The Goonies.
I knew that. I should have just skipped around.
I haven't watched in a while.
Hey, you guys!
But that's like my all-time favorite movie.
Okay, last one. You ready? Here we go.
Yes. What
are your most fun things to do at home?
Oh, gosh. I feel like we're beating a dead horse here.
Well, I chase children. I put children to bed.
I don't read books.
I go back and put them to bed again. I go tape their diapers on because they want to pull them off and wave them like flags. You know, the normal stuff.
No, I'm a homebody. I like being at home.
You like to bake. I do, like, I know there's been times where, like, I've been really upset or stressed out, and I'm like, I need to bake something. Mm-hmm. I need to bake. Like, baking makes me feel better about life. I don't get to do it very often because the last time I tried to bake something was the day I went into labor, and I'm trying to bake. I'm having contractions, and the kids were at the table. I gave them crayons and stuff to color, and they're fighting over like one. Was that the day that you put another batch in the oven? And I was like, we got to go to the hospital. And
you're like, I was baking blueberry muffins from scratch.
You were like, I don't want these to go to waste. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
No, I was going to
hour drive to the hospital.
I was going to take a shower, and I was like, I'm just going to.
Yeah, you were like, I'm going to put these muffins in and take a shower.
Look,
we're going to the hospital after this.
My whole life is multitasking.
Yeah,
I never do
whatever.
I'm like, what can I do while I'm doing this other thing so I can accomplish more? That's my way of thinking constantly because I always have so much to do.
I'm just saying, like, you called me at work and you were like, we're going to have to go to the hospital. I drove 95 miles an hour. I'm freaking out.
We made it to the hospital, didn't we?
And I get home and you're like, I'm going to make some muffins and take a shower. And I'm like, oh my God, what are you talking about? Get in the car. Just get in the car.
The batter was already made.
It turned out good you took a shower because I think, like, when you actually did go to the hospital, you didn't get to shower for, like, what, 4 days or something stupid like that?
Yeah, I mean,
Stinky old nasty girl. Ugh, it's gross.
But I like to bake. I like to watch TV. Again, another thing I don't get to do a whole lot of, but yeah. I like TV. I'm like,
right after the conversation of, I love this story and that story and the little people and the fat people. And
I like to watch TV. I don't get to watch enough of it.
Oh, and house stories. You watch house stories, too. Like, go build a house, go sell a house, go buy a house.
Go renovate a house.
Yeah. Anything to do with houses. I know you were watching a whole bunch of these house stories, like, right after we bought the house. And I'm like, I don't know how you're doing this. Because I'm done with the house process.
It was relatable. I was like, I had just gone through the house buying process.
I guess.
So, I don't know. I think relatability goes far. I used to love to watch Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune. I still do, but I never... That time of the evening when it comes on is always so crazy, and I never think to DVR it. But I love me some Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune.
There you go.
I'm a big old couch potato.
Find your laugh.
Find your happy.